Welcome to Point Defiance Reston Senior Center exercise for strength and conditioning. I'm Angela King and I'm here to cover for Molly. And Molly's out for a little bit for a back surgery, so keep her in your heart and in your mind, but she'll be back soon. And we have our favorite duo here to help assist me today, and it is Nancy to my right. And Gil. Woo. So welcome, and we're gonna do something a little different than Molly, but hey, that's good. It's good to have a variety. So we're gonna stand up and do some marching in place. And just for an FYI, as we stand up, very good, when you're marching in place, if you do need to rest, that's absolutely fine because this is your class. When you are sitting, marching in place, you'll notice that you're going to be feeling fatigued because of those hip flexors, which are muscles in the front of your thigh. They can get fatigued pretty easy. You don't have to go as high, but just keep moving. It's all about movement, right? Okay, so we're gonna start now with some marching in place. Good. So we're gonna take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Right now, we want to be aware that our shoulders are down and away from our ears, right? Excellent. Our abs are engaged. When we say engage your ab, that doesn't mean stick in your abs or suck them in. We don't suck in, we engage. Like if I tickled Gil, he would brace his abs. That's what we want. We don't want them suck in. We want to have a nice strong tush, because that tush is large for a reason. It lifts you up, it keeps you propelling forward. So a nice march is an excellent beginning. So let's go a little higher, and arms are up, feeling good. How do you feel, Gil?
Like I'm running.
Woo, that's good. How about you, Nancy?
I feel like I'm going nowhere fast.
Oh, isn't that life sometimes? But that's okay, it gets better. Now we're gonna go a little wider now. Out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, maybe a little lower, good. Out, out, in, out, in. One more, and a march again, up, and breathe, yeah, up, and breathe, yeah, one more time, up, and breathe, and light. Oh, butterflies down there. We don't want to crush them. And light, and breathe. Light, shoulders down and away. Okay, good, feeling good. And gently slow down. And we just want to rock. You're sitting, it's a little bit difficult, but just allowing your arms to sway back and forth. What this does, it seems very simple, but actually it helps the spine. We have fluid in our back, it's called synovial fluid. When we move back and forth, it helps to move it and help that vertebrae to flow. So we're gonna go a little bit more, breathing in and breathing out. One more time to the side, and now we're gonna go all the way over with our arms. And back, woo! And opposite, woo! And the opposite, like a swirl, oh! And opposite again, up! Like you're washing the windows with your hands. Oh, I never can get high enough.
It's easy.
Yes, and one more. Nice reach. Good. And we're feeling good. How are you doing? Getting your heart warmed up? Breathe in and out. Let's sit down if you're not already. And again, feet and our hips should be in alignment. That means when you say, when somebody says your legs should be hip width apart, that means whatever size your hip is, that's where your knee should be. So I want you to be careful to not have them out or in. Right in alignment. Inhale. Another very important thing is to make sure that our shoulders are down and away from our ears. That our hands, at most part, when we're walking throughout the day and exercising, we want the palms out. That helps us to roll our shoulders back so we're in the right anatomical position. You'll notice when you get older, we want to roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. We're on our pads. We're doing so much forward. We want to roll it up and down and back, right? Excellent. You guys look beautiful. We want to make sure that that chest is lifting up and as if you're looking over a bridge. Good. Inhale and exhale. Lower those arms. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Lower those arms. And the next movement will be breathing in. On the exhale, we're going to bring our arms out and over like we're hugging a tree, rolling that back into a nice cave, bringing that chin down to your chest, lengthening the back of your neck. Inhale. On the exhale, push those arms back like you are a flying eagle. Oh, I'm a nice eagle, a happy eagle, and a strong eagle. Inhale, exhale, and let's hug that panda. Good job. Inhale, exhale, and back. Wonderful. Good job. Hands are sitting straight, palms up, and our next exercise is going to be a practical movement of getting out of our chair. Now, if you are sitting in the chair and you're strong enough, I'd like you to try maybe one or two. So let's try that now. We're going to do a series of it, actually, before we start. So listen to me and I'll show you what to do. First of all, whenever we're getting out of a chair, we want to lean forward. Our nose should be over our toes. So let's bring, high toes. So let's bring our arms forward. We're gonna nose over toes, lift up. Nice, good job. And arms forward, let's sit down for one. Inhale, exhale, nose over toes, lift up for two. Squeeze that glute and down. Inhale. Exhale, nose over toes, push it up, squeeze those abs, squeeze those thighs, and exhale, go back down. Wonderful. And arms down, inhale, exhale, let's do it again. Are those nose over the toes? Good. And down again. Let's do 4 more. Lift it up, nose over toes. And back down. Good. Make sure when we're standing up, we're not leaning too much forward. So it's inhale, exhale, lean forward and then straight. Good. Squeeze the glute. Back down and sit. 3 more. Push it back, lean forward, and there you go. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, nose over toes. 1 more. Oh, are you feeling it? Maybe, maybe not, because they're pretty active. I'm feeling it. And now we're gonna actually sit down. We're gonna do it again, but we're gonna add a little joy to it. So arms are forward, nose over toes lifted up. And then we're gonna go down, but slowly for the count of 1, 2, 3, hold it down. Back up again, nose over toes.
Joy.
That is joy unspeakable. And let's go back down. 1, 2, 3, hold it down. Very good. Let's do it again. Arms forward, nose over toes, push it up, stand up straight, palms are out. Let's go back down for 1, 2, 3, hold it down. How you guys doing?
Good.
Can we do 3 more? Oh, sure, all righty. Let's do it. Arms out, nose over toes, lift it up, palms out, squeezing tush, abs engaged, shoulders down away from the ears, and down. 1, 2, 3, hold it, maybe a little longer. and down. Good job. Let's do 2 more. All right. You guys are so great. Arms forward, nose over toes, lift it up, shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, down. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Up and down. Last one, okay? Good job. Inhale, exhale. Nose over toes, arms out, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3. Can you hold it there? And if you're really good, maybe you can go up onto your toes. Oh, and down. Maybe not. Good job. How you doing?
Nose over toes.
Nose over toes. Always remember that. Okay, now we're gonna add another little joy to that too. Joy number 2. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna bring our arms over us. And before we even do that exercise, we're gonna take our little upper traps and we're just gonna squeeze them a little because we don't give ourselves enough love. So a little massage. Oh, that feels good. You know, Gil is trying to, he's a silly boy. Oh, and shake it up. Feels good. Wake myself up. Good. Good. That's so good. Hands again to the side. Now I want you to scoot up to the tippy top of that chair. And if you're sitting in a chair at home, make sure it's stable because I don't want you to fall over, okay? So stable, nice, strong. Arms are across you. It feels good. I want you to squeeze your glutes. So when you're squeezing them, you should lift up a bit. Are you lifting up? Relax. You should go down a little, right? Squeeze. Lift it up. Are you up?
I'm up.
Woo! And down. Relax a little. Good. Squeeze it. Now I want you to lean back for 3. 1, 2, 3. Are you squeezing? Yes? No?
Oh, yes.
You're squeezing. And inhale.
Can't talk, I'm squeezing too hard.
Then breathe. Squeeze and breathe and exhale. Lean it forward. Arms forward. Nose over toe. Lift it up. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3. Hover it. Sit it down. Arms. Bring it back. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, lean it forward, arms straight, nose over toes. Bring it up, feeling great. Inhale, exhale, bring it down. Hover it. Are we hovering? And gently bring it down. Those crosses nice and gentle. Back and forward. Now, this type of movement, nose over toes, arms forward, is gentle. We want to, the whole skill of this is to be gentle. Arms down and hover. If notice that we're falling into the chair, then that means we just need to sit and rest or back it off a little. That's okay. But we want to always, when we're sitting in a chair at home, it's gentle. Otherwise, if we just do this, it impacts your spine and it can actually aggravate it, especially if you have arthritis or have had any type of surgery. So it's
Aiming, looking.
yes. And sometimes we can't aim or look, so we want to touch and gently bring ourselves down, right?
So Angela, if somebody is sitting in a chair with arms,
Yes.
what should they do differently?
If you're sitting in a chair with arms when we're doing this exercise, if they're in the way, you can, first of all, that's a great question. What you can do is keep your hands, you actually with the forward, you don't even use them, so you don't have to use the arms and back. I don't think there's a lot of modification. Do you have a comment that I'm not getting?
My wonder is that if somebody just can't do this part of it yet, what can they do to help them get to that point? What can, like, should they put their hands on the
Absolutely.
arms and push and hold and go down?
Good. It just depends. It depends on the person. If they're not able to get up, absolutely. We want to use a support or a fulcrum, something that will help push you up as long as you're not injuring yourself by pushing your body weight up. Sometimes just doing that can strain, but if you're strong enough in the upper body, absolutely. We want to keep those wrists nice and straight, not bending, and push, and that'll help you. If you can't stand up on your own, don't do it. Just pretend. Imagine it. And eventually what we imagine, we keep doing.
So just go as high as you can. And
Exactly.
get down safely.
It's all about safety. Excellent question. Wonderful, wonderful. Inhale and exhale. Wonderful. That was a great workout for beginning. So we're going to go on to our next step. We're going to bring our arms forward, nose over toes. Nancy's going to stay in her seat. And actually, if you are able to stand up with the help of a chair, go ahead and do that. If not, go ahead and stay sitting. However, Nancy's going to do some standing without a band. We are going to use a band now. So y'all can stand up. If you have water at home, make sure you're hydrating. Hi there. So I'm going to have you guys, if you are at home, we want to have a nice high chair. And if you don't have a chair, perhaps you can use your ledge at home in the bath or in the kitchen, so that the ledge is just to help you. It's not there for you to lean on, right? It's just there to help you with a balance. So the important part of just being mobile is to make sure that we're using all parts of our legs. When we're walking throughout the day, we're tending just to use the front and back. So we want to make sure we strengthen the sides of our legs, which helps us with our joint. Our joint is round like a ball in our hip. If we just go forward, it starts to hurt and fray down on the joint capsule. So we want to make sure we're doing the opposite. So with a band, now y'all don't have to use a band, but because it just doesn't, it just adds a little bit more of a kiss to our workout. It helps to work us a little more. So I'm going to show the band correctly. We want to hold it down. Our feet should start out hip width apart. With these type of bands, you want to hold your arms straight down. I don't want you to bend it right now. So it's straight down. And all it is, I want to make sure that you're not hurting your wrist. Whenever we carry something or even do weights, we tend to want to roll, and that's really hard on your wrist. So we just want to hold it nice and straight. Our shoulders are down and away. Now, this, and if you are using the bands, that means, guess what? You don't get to have much of anything to balance on. So what we're going to do is here, I want you to do a nice pelvic tilt. And a pelvic tilt is not, it's like when you see a puppy dog and he thinks he's in trouble, he brings his hiney in a bit. That's what you want. He brings his tail down. The tail goes down and in, exactly. So a nice tailbone. Yet, we want a nice straight back, right? Okay, so start. I'm actually going to drop one arm, and I'm going to take my right hand and put it on for balance. And I'm going to take my left leg, and I'm going to reach it out until I feel pressure. Now, the important part about this exercise is that you're not leaning to the left or right.
You're just holding it out there.
Yes, you're just holding it out there. I want that toe pointing forward. So here we go. Do you feel that a little?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do, are you feeling it, Nancy? Is it too much? The opposite leg should be slightly bent. I want you to lift it up an inch and lower it with control. Lift it up as far as it'll go. Lower with control. Lift it up. Lower with control. Lift it up. Lower with control. Squeeze those abs and your booty. Good job. How you doing? Lift it up, and let's hold it here. And we're going to pulse it for 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Do you feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Good. We want to feel it. You can shake it out a bit. Wunderbar. Very good. Good job, guys. Let's do it again. Same side, but now we're going to go a little faster. All right. Inhale. Exhale, pelvic tilt. What is that pelvic tilt?
Puppy dog.
Puppy dog. Just so that helps your spine from sticking it out, right? So nice pelvic tilt. Inhale, exhale, and we're going to go lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Straight leg, lift and lower. Are you leaning? Straighten it out. If you need to straighten it out because you're leaning, just don't go as high with the leg. And in. 5 and in. 4 and in. Oh, you're beautiful. Good job. And am I my last one? And in. Good job. Now one more set, and it's even a little faster. So we're going to go lift and in, lift and in, lift and in, lift and in, lift and in. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Good job. I'm feeling good. Feeling strong. Let's do the opposite side. Now, can you see that it's just a little movement? And it's how you do it. It's not how much weight you put on it. And so we want to make sure that we're doing everything correctly so we don't injure ourselves. You guys are so awesome. I want to be you. No, I want to be me. You want to be you.
I want to be me.
He's like,
What else could I be?
I don't know what he could be, a frog or something. Okay.
No, we don't do
So-
frogs.
I love frogs. I don't know, they're kind of,
Yeah, but not on him.
not on him, no. Okay, we'll get back to exercise. Bending, a micro bend in our legs. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt, shoulders down and away from our shoulders. Chest is out. We're gonna bring it, lift it up, lower with control. Are we leaning? Lift
Leaning.
it up, lower with control. Now, what I like Gil to do, I'd like you just to let go of that band and use it, do the leg without the band. And your goal is to not lean. Yeah. Inhale. Let's do it again. Lift it up, hold, lower with control. Right. Lift it up, lower with control. How are you guys doing? Lift it up, hold it here. Lift it up a little more, inch and down, inch and down, inch. Don't lean, guys. Squeeze that glute. You can do it. Can you do it? I want to hear. 3. Yay! 2. And last one, bring it in. Inhale, exhale. Now lift and lower. Lift and lower. Oh, they're beautiful. Don't fall asleep on me, kids. Wake up, you can do this. All right, 3. I don't know if there's any kids out there.
That part.
5, yes. 4, 3. Woo, I'm feeling it. 2. And 1. Yes, 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 yes. This is our last set, and it's faster. How you doing, Gil?
Doing good.
I love it. Okay, and lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, and smile, and lower, smile, and lower, and smile, and lower. I'm happy for my life. 2 and 1. Bring it in. Good job. Let's see how much time we have. Good. I'm not sure. We'll just keep going. Inhale and exhale. Drop that. How are you guys doing here?
Good, good.
Good. So we did the front of our legs by sitting up. We did the back of our legs. We just did the sides, right? So what we're going to do is bring that chair forward again. And we're going to bring this band, set it out of the way so you don't trip on it. And remember, when you're changing, transitioning, that you sip some water. That's always important, right? Okay, good, water break. I want us to, our next are gonna do our upper body, but we're also gonna do our inner thighs when we do our upper body. So we're gonna take this ball and we're gonna put it right between our thighs. Now, we wanna keep the ball high if possible. So with the ball, you want to have it high if possible. If it does not work that way, I want it down lower, away from your knees, okay? So we're going to bring it up. We're going to take some weights. Now again, if you don't have these beautiful weights, if we don't have these beautiful weights, Nancy, what could we use?
Water bottles.
Water bottles. What else could we use?
Chili cans.
Chili cans. Stay away from me if there's any fluffing happening. Great. Chili cans. You can use rolled up towels. You can use whatever you need to add a little extra love or weight. So we're going to put that ball, if you're seated, the ball is perfectly placed. As you see with Nancy. So we're going to squeeze it right here. We're going to we're going to bend our knees and our bottom is going to be out like we're in a squat. So it's like you're going to sit down in that chair. That's how we want to stay, right? And we're going to squeeze it all like it's 1999. We want to try to pop it. It is going to be embraced and it's going to look like you have a nice big leg because everything's squished. So nice and strong. We're going to do a bicep curl. The important thing with the weights, we're going to start with our elbows stuck next to our side like we're holding a clutch purse, or if we have a TNT, Tacoma News Tribune, underneath our arms. So our wrists are always straight. I don't want to see any bending. Right? Right. So what we're going to do is down, bring the arms down, and squeeze your bicep up. It's down, loose, squeeze it up, and down, loose, squeeze the ball up, and down. Squeeze that ball, and down. Squeeze that ball and down for 5. Squeeze that ball and down for 4. Squeeze that ball and down for 3. Squeeze that ball and down for 2. Squeeze that ball and down. Last one. Good job. And down. How you feeling? Can you keep squeezing it? Don't let it go. Good job. We're going to do the opposite, which is our tricep, but we're going to modify it. We're going to keep in that seated position with our booty out. We're going to bend it, our arms, just like what you just did, but we're going to change our arm position so the top of the weights are reaching up to the sky. We have our shoulders down and away from our ears. We're going to inhale, squeeze the ball, exhale, and straighten the arms behind you like you're skiing. Got it? Straighten it down, just stop at your hips. Lift, stop at your hips. Lift, stop at your hips. Lift, stop at your hips. Lift. Stop at your hips and lift. Good job. Stop at your hips. Lift. Stop at your hip. Lift. Stop at your hip and lift. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Keep squeezing that leg. Good job. And stand up if possible. How are you guys doing?
Hanging in there.
Let's keep going. Squeeze that ball. Let's go back down again in our nice position. Now we're just going to do a straight arm raise, and it helps with your deltoid and the strengthening of your full arm muscles. So it's just like a T. We lift it up, arms straight. Oh, I'm a goalie. And down. Good job. Lift it up, shoulders down and away from your ears. Good job. Are you feeling this yet, Gil?
Oh yeah.
Good job.
My ball blew up.
Woo! Oh, if you can pop that ball, I would be just elated. Lift it up, back down. Straighten those wrists. If you can't straighten the wrists, then we need a lighter weight. It's all good. Lift it up, lower with control. Lift it up, lower with control. Lift it up, squeeze that ball. I'm feeling it. Lower with control. Last one. Lift it up, lower with control. Let's bring it forward. Lift it straight in front of you. Lower with control. Stop at your hip. Lift it forward. Lower with control. Stop at your hip. Lift it up. Squeeze that ball. I'm feeling it. Lower with control. Remember to breathe. Lift it up. Lower it with control. And lift it up. Lower with control. Last one is, it's going to look like we're drawing a heart. Our hands are forward, palms forward. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring it over our head. Whoop, and we're going to pour out the love. Back down and around. Lower with control. Inhale, exhale. Lift it up. Squeeze that ball. Pour out the love. Bring it up, lower with control. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Pour out the love. And back down, lower with control. Inhale, 2 more, squeeze that ball. Pour out the love. Big, nice and round. Last one. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Pour out the love and bring it back down. Bend and keep your legs tight with that ball. And we're going to hold it here and we're going to do a nice 20 pulse. Do you think you can do it?
20 pulse.
We can do it. So we're starting 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's bring this arm. Pull out that nice, beautiful ball. And let's set it down. You guys are amazing. That was great. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Are you living? Okay, great. Let's bring that right leg out, that left leg out. Sit on the edge of your chair. Inhale, exhale. Oh, shake it out. I want you to bring your arms out and gently stretch forward as far as you can without pain. Good job. Inhale. And try to allow your back to stretch out just a bit, and you'll feel the back of your thighs lengthen. Inhale. Head down. Exhale. Come back up. Good job. We're going to bring, sitting in our nice chair, we're going to bring our knees out like a butterfly. Nice. And gently, gently stretch and lean forward. If that hurts, don't do it. Just don't do it. We're going to do the inner thigh. This is just an easy way to do it. And bring it back out. Coming back up. If possible, can you guys sit crossways? If you can, great. If you can't, just do it like this. However, if you can bring the right leg over the left, and lean forward without straining. Maybe it's just an inch. You're going to feel it in your piriformis muscle or that tiny tight muscle in your back or in your bottom. Do you feel it? Good. I want you to breathe and hold it. Now a muscle will stretch. It doesn't stretch in 1 second. It takes at least 7 to 9 seconds for a muscle to know it can lengthen. So I don't want you to bounce when you stretch. I want you to hold it for at least 10. Okay, got that? Woohoo! And lean back out. Let's straighten that leg out and bring it to your side and bring it behind you as far as you can. And then I want you to squeeze your bottom and lean back. Oh, do you feel like hip flexor, guys?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good stretch. Mama needs a new pair of shoes. That is good. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back up. Wonderful. Opposite leg. Let's bring that over. Woohoo! Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward as far as you can go without pain. Hold that muscle for how long?
7 to 9 seconds.
7 to 9 seconds. Otherwise, it's just thinking it's going to bounce and it's going to shorten. So let's lengthen it for
And
3.
those of you with knee replacements, I think I recall the doctor saying, don't push that too hard.
That is such
Replace it.
oh my goodness, my brain. Where did it go? That is a great point. If you have a knee replacement, it's perhaps the best thing is just to turn it like straight and just do a nice little stretch forward. Always guard those muscles. Thank you, Gil, rock star. Let's take the opposite. If you can't bring that knee back, don't. Just go as far as you possibly can. But the important part of this stretch is to squeeze that bottom. It's squeezing the glutes and leaning back. That activates your hip flexors. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Okay, inhale, exhale. Good, and bring it up. Wonderful. Oh, guys, okay, inhale, exhale. Again, I'm all about inhaling. Hands are out, forward. Inhale, exhale, and shoulders low, chest out. Closing your eyes, telling yourself you did a great job today. Taking a nice breath on the exhale, bring your arms up over your head, clasping them together. Exhale, pushing down the stress of the day, telling it to go away. Inhale again. Exhale, arms up over your head, clasp them in front of you, and slowly bring them down to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, slowly open your eyes. Hands down. You guys did a great job. Thank you for having me today, and we hope to see you soon, and perhaps Molly will be back next time, or I will be. Thank you for everybody. Come back.